Welcome to this new video. In today's episode 9 of series 1 of the AppGyver series, I will show you a simple app to sell one product. We will take a design, this time is the design from Kate Bubnova, and we will build a no-code app in AppGyver. I will show you how to set up a Stripe payment link. I will show you how to integrate this payment link into AppGyver, and I will design the app around it. A simple page, first page, where you can have a buy button, and that buy button will go then to a page where you can make the payment. So if you have any comments or questions about this app, please leave them in the comments below. So let's start building the app. Okay, so now let's set up the stripe.com, the payment solution. For this, I just created an account here. Doesn't cost anything, and this is the first screen you get. You then go to, first we need to set up is a product we want to sell. So we go to products, we said add new, we say here, we select the Harry Potter book. And then at the same time we get a bit of description here. Then at the same time we will add a picture. So this is the picture we upload now. Now we're gonna have to give it a price. So in this case I'll take 10 francs as my price. I will then save this. This will save the product itself. There's some details here you can fill in, all those kind of things. But for now, this is, I think, is great. So now I can go, or directly go from here, create a payment link, or at the same time go to the menu here and go to payment links. I have a couple of deactivated ones, which already before, so let's create a new one. So the product, which is we only have one, so we add this one. There's my book. I would like to do a couple of things. I would like to adjust the quantity because maybe somebody wants to buy not one book but 2 or 3 books. So it adds another plus or minus here. And I think that's it. And the same with the confirmation page. As you can see, I just want to have just a simple thanks. And if you look at the mobile version, this is how it will look like. So 10, thank you to the setup, and this will then 10 francs, and you can pay directly with here. So that's it. So let's just create that link, and this link you see here, this will then use later on into the application. So let's go back to AppGyver to start building the app. Let's keep the app next to it. So let's just clean up a couple of things before we start. So let's remove this one, and as we don't have navigation in this case, so let's just start removing lots of things. So let's do that right now. So we go to navigation, enabled, no, and at the same time we don't want the navigation or the header bar, both of them. So we've removed those one both. So let's just go now the style part, the advanced. We want to stretch it, we want to disable, and we don't want to have the save area. So those are my main things I've switched off. The background, that's fine. At the same time, we're going to clear all padding, which I don't really need. So that's it. So let's save that. So we start working with the complete blank thing. So the first thing I'm going to create a main container. This container needs to carry the whole screen, so let's change this to main and start saving that one. So that's one. We want to span that one the whole, so we're gonna just put in advanced, and we're gonna just make sure it covers the whole proper, it covers the whole thing. So that's number one. So then we want the area where we want to scroll in. So that's the first thing we're going to build. So we're going to build this big kind of like this whole thing, the top. So, and this whole thing, we want to make sure we can scroll, because if the text is longer, we still want to be scrolling down. So let's start doing that. So we will have our scroll view. We add that too. So I think scroll view is great. It shows. Let's make it a scroll content view. Content container. Container gives us the container. Okay, perfect. So there's no content in there. So now we want to go back to the design quickly. We want to build this, like this picture overlapping with this black behind. So, and then we want to put the picture exactly in the middle. So let's start doing that. So the first thing we're gonna do is then a container. This will be then the black container. So just gonna make sure we style it, we duplicate it, we call this a black container, and we edit it and we set the style to black. We press save. So that's the black container. In there we want to have a container. So this is the, let me just write it out, like this is the container empty. Black, then this will be the container for the image, and then the last thing I would like to have the image. So let's pick up the image. I already prepared something, so the image is a bit big, of course. So let's just take this nice image and we would actually change to exact size. We're gonna make it back to 180, and the height, we take the height of 270. Okay, we want to now, so put it to 270, and what we want to do is now is to push this one. As you can see here, we want to push it down. So let's do this now. So what we're going to do here is actually to create a custom container. We're going to duplicate this one, and we call this image container, image roadside container, and we edit this one, and we're gonna do the padding top. We're gonna make this 80, and now you can see now it starts to disappear from the thing, and if you don't look at, you see now, okay, now you see this thing now slow, now it's not there anymore, what we really do not want, because we're losing actually bits. So what we're going to do now is now to make that visible. So go back here. So this is what we want. This is great. Right, we have that one, and then we now go. Okay, now just align the image in the middle, and we so let's align. We've now aligned the in the middle, and now you can see this. It's hidden there. So I need a couple of things to make that work. So first of all, we're gonna create 2 additional containers. container 1. This will be a helper, and then here this will be then the first one where we then see some text in. So let's put the text in here already. This will be the title text. Let's save that one. So now let's fix a couple of things. So let's take this one first. We create a specific style for this. We don't actually have to create a style for this. We just need to create this one. We can put it to 80. Now you can see I move it about, and I can now see it's now in the bottom there. So the only thing now you see, okay, so why does it not show? So now we need to go to this container, and now the only thing what we need to say to the layout, like, hey, I would like you to show it, and then it will show up nicely. So let's go back quickly to how it looks like. So this is the design, and now it looks like this. So we have this halfway through white kind of thing with half white, half black. So right, so let's continue building this out. So we have the title, so let's align this one. So we send this one to the middle. This will be the title, so I'll quickly go here, pick up the title, Control C, back to my empty page, copy and paste. So let's see if there's anyone which is a bit more closer to what we have. Oh, that will probably fit nicely what I have. So let's use that one for now. Yeah. Then the next thing is the author. So let's just duplicate this layer. Let's go here. Let's quickly remove. Delete and press save. So then let's take this. This will be then the author. So author text. So let's save this. We do the style. I think we need this one we have now. We're just gonna duplicate it, and we can make it light content. Content light. We edit the style, and that one goes back to a more grayish. And this one, no, this semi-bold. The only option we have is normal. I think that looks really, really good. And just change this. This would be by j.k.rolling, and let's save that one. So, and then the next step is to create the rating, the pages, language, and the audio. So let's create let's Control V is easy, because then I can just remove this one, which makes my life easier. And then we would like to have it's four different ones. So Control Z, Control V, and let's work on the first one first, and then later on we duplicate this one. So this is I will call the container for the rating. And it will have two things. It would have, let me pick it from here. So we have the rating text. Rating text. and below we would have the rating itself. Then the rating is 4.8. Actually, it's the other way around. Let's do it the other way around. This will be then rating, and this will be the rating number text. That one is the rating. Text, in this case it's the, it's a 4.8. Let's save this. Okay, couple of things we need to do. Remove the gap, clear values, gives it nicely under the. Then we need to make them the layout. Oh, we need to actually do vertical, which is great. Now we have those ones, and we just need to copy and paste. Oh, not there. Okay, so now we have 4. We want to put them all onto one line, so let's do that first. Horizontal, there we go. We can have one, there's one in there. Okay, so yeah, so now we have them nicely. So this is the content rating. The next one is the pages. The next one is the languages, and then is the last one is the audio duration. So that what we've done. So let's do this one here. The rating text is the pages text, and we have that we call pages. Then the next one is the pages number. I don't even call it text, and that is 345. Then the next one is the language. The language, and that is this one is the language text. Language text, and then this one is English, and that is the language text. And then the last one is the audio, and that is would be the audio text. That will be audio, and then this one here is the audio number, and the number is 2 hours and 36 minutes. So let's quickly look at how it looks like this. So you can see it now slowly starts to build. I think it's a bit too light still, so we might have to change the text of this one here. I think the style. Overwrite. Oh, I lost it now. There's too many of them now. Content light edit. I want to make it a bit more darker. Overwrite, and then we press save. I think that's better. Alright. Cool. Alright, so now we have done that bit. So now the next step we want to do is the text. So let's create the next one. This will be then container description. So let's save this again. So this will be two things. Will be the and we also want to have the so this one, the layout, we want to have it to the left, and the same for this one, also we want it to the left. So that one is okay. So let's just change this one. Go cancel this, overwrite this one. And I think we had content. I think this one we used. Yeah. So press save that one. Okay. So let's go to the properties. That is the intro or introduction text. Save this one. We call it introduction. Introduction. Save. Introduction, and then we don't want to have those caps. I'll clear this one. Save. And then here we want to actually have the description itself. So that's the description. Text. Save. So let's go to the text page, copy and paste everything. Oh, save it first. Description text, and we now gonna copy and paste this. Okay. Let's see a couple of things I think we need to do here. Let's make it a bit more. So let's take the scroll container, which is all this bit here. Let's take a spacing on that side. Oh, we don't want to have it so clear. We don't want to do the whole thing. We just want to do only want to do this one. So top is fine. Bottom I leave it this, and so let's take 8 from a bit more, 12. Yeah, 12 looks okay. And then on the other side we also do 12, and we save that. Just need to change the text to let's take the other one we created. That looks probably okay. So let's just want to have a bit more space between, so layout, bottom cap, let's take 12, a bit more, 17. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, so now we have, let me go how it looks like now. So you can see, I think we've built the whole kind of way. I don't know if we want to do now. Actually, scrolling also works, so I actually can scroll down. Just want to create this button, this buy button. So let's do that one. A lot of questions about people asking how to make a fixed button which doesn't move. As you can see in the design itself, you see the little buy button here. So let's take that one now. So let's build that one now. So I'm gonna put it actually on the top here. So I'm going to create my container and add it there. That one is going to be called the buy container. That's it. Save. Let's put a button in there. So there's my button on the top now. I don't want my button on the top. I want my button actually. One thing, just remove the gap. Don't want my button on the top there. I want my at the bottom. So what I do then, I do one thing. I make sure that this one is growing. I want him to be, make sure it's 100 and the width also 100. So make sure it covers the whole thing. And then I'm gonna move this button to the bottom. Position. I set the position to absolute, which makes it to go at the top still. You can't really see, so make it visible. So we set the number to a higher number. That makes it visible. And then at the bottom we probably make it like 8 from the bottom. So now we have it. You can see, oh, we can't really see from the bottom, so I think we need to have some more. So let's make this one much more. So move this one there. Like leave it 8 actually. Let's see this. We can do a bit more with the at the same time we also want to make the fill the whole page. Full. Oh, we want to have it in the middle, so we want to have a set width 100%. And then this one we want to do fit. Okay. So you can see now it's like at the bottom, you can't really see there. So all we need to do is to make some at the good thing now is we have bottom cap. Oh, we cannot do, which is interesting. I don't understand this 100% how this works. I think AppGyver need to do something about this. I don't understand. I have trouble in understanding. So the only thing what I can do then is to copy this one, make it a button container, press OK, edit it, and then start work with the and now you see it slowly coming up. Put it over there. This is where it's supposed to be, and then I can, yeah. Sorry, made a small mistake there. So I can clear this one off. Save again, and then the style. Yeah, so that is better. Just need to change the color still because we want to have a black. Oh. Black, save. That should be white. And now there's your button, and it's now nice black button now. So let's go now to, okay, so let's overwrite this, cancel, overwrite, And here we're just gonna say buy book. Okay, so now we have this nice buy book. I have a button here where it doesn't do anything yet. You can see here it doesn't do anything. So let's just go now and build the second page. So in here we're gonna create a second page. We're gonna do the buy page. Buy page. We're gonna remove this one. We're gonna remove this one. It's the buy page. Save. Of course, we need to go move back and forwards to this. So let's just go and make that quickly. So let's have a container. I will call it the navigation container. Navigation. We'll save it. In there we will have two things. We have an icon. Let me just remove this so you can see what actually I'm doing. So we have an icon in there, and we also have a piece of text. So, and that's probably okay. We want to have the layout of this one of the navigation. We want the layout horizontal. The icon we would like to then go here, style. We can edit this one. I can use, we gave a black icon. We edit this one again. We make it black. Gives us the black icon. We put the layout to here, so nicely in the middle, and then the title would be back, and that one would be then back. So we have our navigation. So the only thing what we want to do here then is to say here, when we tap this whole component, we want to navigate back to the previous page. Yeah, so now go back again to the first page, and I think we probably should change the properties of this page actually. So container here, advanced, empty page, we call it the main page. So now and then when I click my button, I open a page, and then I go to the next page. That will be the buy page. So if I now look at my app, if I now press, this will take me to the really simple, straightforward. So now I'm gonna go to my buy page again. I have this container. I would like to have another container around it. So let's just hide this one. I don't want to see that one. This is my main container. That one goes in there, and then I have a second container. I don't want them to be in there. This is then my main container. This is then my payment. The only thing I want to make sure that thing grows. With height, I want them to advance. I want them to grow to a maximum of 100%. 100. Let's just do one thing. Let's just remove all the paddings here. Let's go to a quick page here. We probably just want to take this one, and we'll take 8 from here and save. And we take 8 from there, also on the other side. And we save that one too. Okay. Still quick, nice, go back. So in here, we need to now find a component. So we find a component called WebView. There's this one here. I'm just going to install it. And then I move it here. As you can see, there's a lot of things in here we don't want. Again, this layout, we want to make it advanced, height 100%, width also 100%. Oh. Clear. Save. Okay. Let's put this one into the right one, of course. Okay. And we want to scroll. This would be 100%. And save. Okay. So now in the URL, so we copy the URL from the other page. This is the URL we made in Stripe, so we're gonna put this one in now. The buy one. Save. Okay, we just need to stretch it out now, and we do this in the page layout. So if we go to advanced, then we do press here, press save. This now stretches the whole thing. And now if I then go back to my, you can see now it's complete. So now I can enter my email, my name, my etc, etc. And it all works. So of course it's all testing, that I need to set it up, but at least then I can go back, have my book, and then I want to buy my book. I just press buy book, and it will load the web view, and I can then make my payment, and I can then pay directly from here. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go, and click the like button if you like this video. I hope to see you again in my next video, and stay curious.